Hi, welcome to Community Hotline. My name is Monica Weitzel and we're here in Gresham at MetroEast Community Media. Glad you joined us tonight. We have a great show. We have some events that are coming up in the community you're going to want to hear about. Tonight to start off, we're going to be talking with Zarephath Kitchen and Pantry, and representing that organization we have Stacy Bloom. It's good to have you here, Stacy.
Thank you.
And Brian McCann. Nice to have you here, Brian.
Good to be here, thank you.
Now, Stacy, you are actually with Skyland Pub, and you're the owner of that. And Brian, you're with Zarephath?
Well,
So
I'm on the board of Zarephath.
on the board,
Yes.
Okay.
I do have a different business, but yes.
You have another life besides that.
Yes.
But you're both involved. The reason you're here today is to talk about the second annual Bite of East County that will benefit Zarephath, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Well, maybe who would like to tell me a little bit about Zarephath itself first, what the Kitchen and Pantry is all about?
I guess I'll take that responsibility.
Thanks, Brian.
We serve a soup kitchen. That's the kitchen. So we serve hot meals Sunday through Friday. It's an all-volunteer run organization, so everybody that works there is just donating their time. Downstairs we have the pantry, and so we service low-income and homeless people that live in the East County area.
Right.
We've been doing that, 20 plus years now?
That's a long time.
Yeah.
And is is it an old house? Is that?
Yeah, it's in a house on Northwest Ava.
Right.
And it's grandfathered in, so it makes it easy that we can do all those things. But yeah.
And my understanding is you get a lot of people there.
Yeah, we do. We serve 100 plus people a day in the kitchen, and oftentimes we have 30 plus families a day down in the pantry.
Wow. So the pantry then, is that, I mean, that's not just people that are, it isn't a pantry that just supplies the soup kitchen, that's more than that.
No. The pantry, low income and homeless people come in. They have to show that they live east of 181st, and they get 3-day basket worth of food to take care of their family.
Get them through like an emergency or crisis situation, or do you have people that are pretty regulars?
We have fairly regular people. Due to our budget restrictions, people are only allowed to come 6 times a year.
Okay.
Except seniors. Seniors are able to come once a month.
And now that's for the pantry part of it?
That's for the pantry,
Okay.
to get a 3-day basket. And upstairs, the kitchen, you can come every day if you need
Really?
to. So.
And good food?
Yeah. In fact, I actually had lunch there this afternoon because City of Gresham has an intern working on a homeless project for the city.
Oh, good.
And he wanted to find out about what we did, so we invited him to come over and have lunch with us and see the people that we serve and what we do in the kitchen.
What was lunch today?
Today was chili and salad.
Good, healthy, filling food.
Right.
Good deal.
And they always work on making sure it's a balanced meal.
Yeah.
And there was fruit available. If you wanted canned peaches, you could have peaches, and then of course a dessert. So.
There's really a need for that, not just in East County, but all over. But I know there's been a real need lately. You are the overall event organizer. Is that correct? Or you are the event. You're one of the event organizers. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. I'm one of the event organizers.
Okay. And Stacy, you are in charge of the public relations, the written media, and that kind of thing for the event.
Yes, I've got. I'm working with another lady on our committee. We're made up of about 7 or 8 of us, really, that have been doing this for most of the year to try and coordinate it. So, everybody has their piece, and I'm splitting the PR. I'm doing the written media, and she's mostly radio and everything else.
So how did you come to be involved in this?
Oh, well, actually.
She has a big heart. That's how she did.
And that's the way most volunteers get involved. But.
Yeah, actually, Brian had asked me the year before, and because we're just now going into our 4th year of business, we weren't prepared last year. So this year we're more at a situation where we can, and volunteering our time and being a part of this, and hoping to raise a lot of money for Zarephath, because we believe in what they do and how they're helping our communities, because it's a problem, and
and
we do what we can.
As a community, we're all part of that.
Exactly.
So tell me about the event itself. What can we expect at the second annual Bite of East County?
Well, the second annual Bite is actually going to be located at Columbia Park, which is basically the soccer field right next to Reynolds High School. Okay. So last year it was in downtown Fairview, and it was It was the first one that we had, and we were surprised with the turnout. It was
I
fabulous.
heard it was a really a great
Really-
event. I wanted to go, but I had something else that weekend. But yeah, I heard it went really well.
So we decided to get a larger venue, and the city of Troutdale was very gracious, and they actually donated the park to us.
Oh, great.
And it's 80,000 square feet, so it's really large, and it's going to be set up so that you've got your beer and wine, and then we've got all the food vendors, seating in the middle, live music from local musicians, artists, local businesses as well, showcasing their wares for everybody, and it should just be a really
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, and the weather's going to be wonderful, and so we'll be
Yeah,
outside.
it's going to be perfect weather. So that's going to be taking place on July 26th.
26, which is a Saturday,
Right.
and it's from 11 to 7:30.
Okay. So is there there's no particular order to the event, correct? I mean, except for the musicians. You can come at any time.
Oh, yeah.
Come and
Right.
go. And when you come, so you can go in and you have your food. It is a family-friendly event, correct?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What kind of things would kids be interested in?
Well, you've got Imagination Station right
that's
right
right. It's
there.
right there. So the
park
It's
is
in
there.
the park, so
pretty
there's
fabulous.
that.
Yeah, that works out well.
You know, there won't be a lot of things necessarily aimed specifically at young children, but there is a fun run that the Gresham Running Club has organized, a 5K run that will be part of the event, and then they also have a 400-meter adventure planned for kids.
Right.
An
And so-
adventure.
Yeah.
Well, that piques my curiosity.
Relay adventure, and so you know they can go to the website to the Bite of East County website and click on the link to register if they want to participate in those events.
And those are things kids could do.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Kids or
I guess
adults?
kids or adults. The 400-meter relay adventure is designed for kids.
For kids,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
And so that'll be going on at probably about 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, good.
Whereas the run will kick off at 11, and that'll go around basically the block there from Cherry Park to 242nd to Stark to 257th, and then back to
Good.
the.
That's a good way to start
Yeah,
off. in a way.
exactly.
Yeah, then they're going to be hungry. They're
Burn
gonna
their
come back
calories and be ready to eat.
Come back and
Be
eat some
ready
more
to
food.
eat and
So-
help us raise money.
I know that you can't do this without sponsors, and you have some pretty good sponsors who've been helping out.
Absolutely.
Obviously, Skyland Pub is one of them. Who else is involved in this event?
Well, being that we're into food and feeding people, Harry's Fresh Foods is a major. They're the title sponsor.
sponsor.
Teeny Foods is also a sponsor. Gresham Ford, Toy.
Do we have Weston?
Weston Kia is the music sponsor. We have First Community Credit Union as a sponsor. So we have multiple different sponsors who are all helping us pull this together because there's a lot of costs involved in making this happen.
Yeah,
And
there are. And you can't do it without do it
Exactly.
without the community. Do you still have a need for volunteers for this event? Or are you good on that?
we can always
Silly
put
question,
volunteers
huh?
to use.
What are you doing that day?
Yeah, I'll check my calendar. Yeah. So what kind of things would you need people to do if somebody were available?
Well, there's always the setup and the tear down, and then during the event, we'll be having a booth where we're selling raffle tickets. We have 2 very nice prizes that are worth about $500 to $750 each. One's a backyard adventure,
fun.
and one's an outdoor adventure package.
Okay, and we can't say the price of the raffle tickets on the air, but
Yeah.
if people want to get information on that, they could probably get
Right.
it off your website.
Yeah,
Okay, so those sound like some good deals. So people to sell the tickets probably.
Right. And then there's another raffle, if you will. There's the voting for the best of bite. So you'll be able to buy tickets, and you put those tickets into the various food vendors' boxes who you
Exactly.
want to win best of bite. And again, all of the proceeds from that go straight into Zarephath Kitchen and Pantry.
That's right.
And then at the end of the day, each vendor will draw a ticket from their box and award a $50 gift certificate for their restaurant.
Nice,
Exactly.
nice. See, that's the part that appeals to me most is the food, obviously, because
Exactly.
it's the second bite. So, do you remember who won last year?
Bumpers Bar and Grill won last year.
I just went there
But
for lunch
he-
this week. Yeah.
He kind of, made sure the odds were in his favor because he worked really hard at getting all of his regulars to come out to the bite.
Which is perfect.
That's great.
You know,
Why
which is
not?
perfect. Yeah,
strategy.
I mean, it benefits him, it benefits us. Everybody was happy with
It
that.
was
That's
great.
good. That's
Exactly.
good. So, about how many different food vendors will be there?
We
Do you
have
know?
7 or
we have
8
seven
this
or
year.
eight different. So it's a range of cuisine from, we have Lebanese all the way to traditional American pulled pork
Okay.
barbecue.
You can
and
just kind of eat your way through the day. couldn't you?
Exactly. And what's nice about it too is that not only is it benefiting, a charity in East County, but all the restaurants are from East County. So it's supporting local businesses, supporting a local an organization, and
It really is kind of one of those win-win things, isn't it?
really
Because it gets the
is.
word out about those restaurants too, and
Yeah.
and it's nice to support organizations and restaurants that actually are helping the community like that. That are willing
Absolutely.
to come through and do that.
Well, and that's it. Zarephath has partnered with the Troutdale Business Association and the Fairview Business Association in organizing this, and so that's the intent is to build East County and build knowledge about what goes on in East County.
Yeah.
And benefit a local charity all at the same time.
That's great. So, have you been involved with Zarephath for a long time?
I've been on the board for 3 years.
3 years. Yeah. And how did you end up doing that? How did you become involved?
Another board member approached me one day and said, we have an opening on our board, and I think you would make a good board member. And I said, well, let me come check it out.
Yeah, and you check it out. And you make sure it is an organization that's worth supporting.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah. So, if people are interested in volunteering for the food pantry or the kitchen, is that something you would need help with?
Oh yes, there are always opportunities, and it depends on what their schedule's like. But they can go to Zarephath's website, which is zmgresham.org.
zmgresham.org. Okay.
Yeah, that's easier than spelling out the
Yeah,
whole
because
long name and
I'm sure it's
everything.
always spelled
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah. And there's a place to log on and send an email and say, hey, I'm interested in volunteering.
So if they were interested, they were only available
Right.
on Saturday afternoons or whatever. Then
Correct. And then our volunteer coordinator will contact them and try and work something out where we can take advantage of those people who are willing to volunteer.
Right.
So
Stacy, what are you looking forward to most during the event, besides getting it
event?
over with and having a success?
Right. Well, I just think I really just want to see it be even more successful than it was last year. We had about 2,500 last year.
no, only about 1,200 last
Or 1,200. I really want to see it double or better.
So go from 1,200 to 2,500
I really
would be
do.
good,
That's kind of the push, and we've really done a pretty fair job about getting the word out media-wise, and we're going to have banners all around town, about 12 of them, I think, so people will be able to see it in addition to our website, and then just all of the people in the committee promoting it and our businesses and just letting people know about it. So hopefully it gets out there.
Yeah, posters go up starting tomorrow.
Right.
And so,
Good. So watch for those.
Absolutely.
They'll be out all over. And is there anything else that we haven't covered that people should know about?
Maybe the tickets to get in.
well,
we can't see the prices again,
Right.
but I
so
know they were really
well, they
inexpensive
can get them at
last
the
year, so-
door.
right, you can just come to the event. It's a cash-only event.
Okay. Well, that's good to know ahead of time.
But we will have ATMs on site.
Yes.
Okay.
That's easy, yeah.
But it's a cash-only event. Hopefully people come with an open heart and an open wallet because it all goes to a good cause. It all goes to feeding the hungry and homeless in this area. So.
And those are your neighbors, so.
Exactly.
Yeah. Good. Thank you both for being on here. I appreciate it. And it sounds like it'll be a fabulous event. So I'm going to do my best to be there, and I'll look for you and eat my way through because that sounds really good.
Well, bring your camera crew with you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
There you go. No, I'll probably have to get there first. Thanks for watching this first part of Community Hotline. If you're interested in either volunteering for Zarephath or are interested in going to the second annual Bite of East County, which I don't know how you could even consider missing it. It'll be a fun event. We have obviously fun people there like Stacy and Brian. So do check out their website, and hopefully we'll see you there. And don't go away. We'll be right back with more of Community Hotline.